Hello, good afternoon to all of you. Today we will learn about the project management. Project management, as we know, the project management is just like a lens through which an organization or an individual can focus resources and ability towards a desired outcome. Because we know that when we want to think for a project, we have to focus that what resources you have and the ability you have, because without the ability, without the knowledge, and without the resources, you cannot make a project. So to complete the project, you have to focus on your resources and ability towards a desired outcome. So we know there are so many projects you have seen in the books also, which is rare in once in a generation. You will not find the same type of project once made in history, like Great Wall of China, like Colosseums of Rome, like Pharos of Alexandria. These are the projects which are rare in quality. These once in a generation prepared, made in once in a generation. These are rare in nature. Once you think for one of the project, that is, and you must have heard about the pyramid, Great Pyramid of Egypt. Who has, and this pyramid is once in a, you do not find so many pyramids. Only in Egypt you find that pyramid, which is rare in nature, once in a generation. You know why this pyramid was built? Because when Egyptian Cheops died in 2612 BC, 2612 BC, he was buried in what we now call Great Pyramid of Giza. In that pyramid, Egyptian Cheops died and was buried. And this pyramid ranked as the tallest structure on earth for over 43 countries. Tallest structure on earth. This pyramid took 20 years and 7 million person weeks of effort. 7 million people worked to build this pyramid. You know how many blocks were used to build this pyramid? 2 million blocks of stones, 2 million. And each with an average weight of 2.5 tons. Each block of 2.5 tons and 20 million blocks of stones were used to build this pyramid. In its original form, it rose some 146 meters above a square base whose sides are exactly aligned to the 4 points to the compass and measured about almost 230 meters. This is a massive project. Even by modern day standard, but not the only one in our history. Pyramid is not the only project. There are so many projects like this. But this is also rare in and once in a huge generations, you can say. There are so many projects like this. Like the project of Great Wall of China, like Colosseum of Rome, like Colossus of Rhodes, like Mayan temples of Central America, like Pharos of Alexandria, like megalithic stone circle by Avonbury, England. All these are rare in nature and once in a generation. But now the things are different. The project has become an everyday event. ये रोजमर्रे का एक काम हो गया. हर रोज लोग एक नए प्रोजेक्ट को शुरू करते हैं, बनाते हैं. आप पढ़ रहे हो तो आपका पढ़ना भी एक प्रोजेक्ट है, क्योंकि वो उसका एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम पीरियड है. जैसे आप अगर बीए में पढ़ते हैं तो BA is also of 3 years. After 3 years, this project will be completed. Now your another project will start, that you'll take admission in MA. The project period is 2 years. After 2 years, you will complete your MA. So now things are different. The project has become an everyday event. It's a regular feature of all our lives. And for many of us, it's a commonplace experience to be involved in a project, either at home or at office. हम घर में भी एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं. क्या घर बनाना है? This is also one of the project. So what? Projects are about change. Without exception, they alter, modify, and even transform the world in which we live. To do that act in ways that is creative, energetic, and active. So the attraction of the project as a change creating tool is both considerable and obvious. But this only goes a part way of telling us why our use of the project has changed, why it has become a part of our everyday lives. Part of the answer lies in the fact that we have all become more aware of the power of the project. हम लोगों को अवेयर आजकल हो चुके हैं प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में, क्योंकि अब ये जान गए हैं ये एवरीडे हर के लाइफ में ये एक प्रोजेक्ट है। चाहे आप घर का काम कर रहे हो, घर में हो या बाहर हो, ऑफिस में हो, काम में हो, आपका हर समय एक एक प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है। वो प्रोजेक्ट 3 महीने का भी हो सकता है, वो प्रोजेक्ट 6 महीने का भी हो सकता है, वो 2 साल का भी हो सकता है, वो 25 साल का भी हो सकता है। लेकिन एक स्पेसिफाइड टाइम पीरियड के बाद वो प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हो जाएगा। नाउ प्रोजेक्ट क्या करता है? प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट थिंग्स. It also enables us to use our resources more efficiently and effectively. प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो किसी चीज को क्रिएट करता है, जैसे ग्रेट वॉल ऑफ चाइना, जैसे ग्रेट पिरामिड एक बना तो हमने क्या किया? हमने अपने रिसोर्सेस को लगाया, हमने उसमें 2 मिलियन पत्थर लगाए, 7 मिलियन मजदूर इस पे काम किया, तब जाके वो प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट हुआ। तो क्या इस प्रोजेक्ट ने हमको दिया? हमने एक क्रिएट किया थिंग्स को। हमने क्या किया? हमको ये प्रोजेक्ट बताया जो हम कैसे अपने रिसोर्सेस को इफिशिएंटली और इफेक्टिवली यूज करते हैं या कर सकते हैं, और करना पड़ेगा। नहीं करेंगे तो आपका प्रोजेक्ट आपके स्पेसिफाइड टाइम पीरियड में खत्म नहीं होगा। सो द प्रोजेक्ट क्रिएट थिंग्स and it also enables us to use resources more efficiently and effectively. These days, what the professionals do, the business professional uses it to plan, direct, and execute the ways in which the organizational resources are used. आज का प्रोफेशनल जो हैं वो प्लान करते हैं और उसको एक दिशा निर्देश देते हैं और उसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, तामील करते हैं। क्या प्लान करते हैं? क्या दिशा निर्देश देते हैं? कैसे आप अपने रिसोर्सेज को प्रॉपर्ली यूज करें, इफिशिएंटली और इफेक्टिवली यूज करें, ताकि आपका प्रोजेक्ट, सो दैट योर प्रोजेक्ट विल बी कंप्लीटेड ऑन टाइम। क्योंकि अगर आपने प्रोजेक्ट को समय पर तैयार नहीं किया, कंप्लीट नहीं किया, तो 2 बातें होंगी। एक टाइम ओवररन होगा, एक कॉस्ट ओवररन होगा। टाइम ओवररन का मतलब क्या होता है? टाइम ओवररन का मतलब होता है अगर आपने अपने प्रोजेक्ट को समय पर कंप्लीट नहीं किया तो समय ज़्यादा लग गया, और समय अगर ज़्यादा लग जाएगा तो आपका प्रोजेक्ट 2 करोड़ में कंप्लीट होना चाहिए, उसमें 4 करोड़ लग सकता है, तो कॉस्ट ओवररन हो गया। और जो 2 साल में करना चाहिए वो 4 साल लग गया, तो टाइम ओवररन हो गया। ओवररन मतलब ज़्यादा ज़्यादा आपने समय लगा दिया, ज़्यादा आपने खर्चा कर लिया। क्यों भाई? क्योंकि हो सकता है आपने अपने रिसोर्सेज को एफिशिएंटली इफेक्टिवली यूज नहीं किया है। इसीलिए ये प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो किसी थिंग्स को देता है और वो हमको बताता है टू यूज आवर रिसोर्सेज मोर एफिशिएंटली एंड इफेक्टिवली। हम लोग घर में भी प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं। क्या करते हैं? टू एनहांस द क्वालिटी ऑफ आवर लाइव्स। ये भी एक प्रोजेक्ट है। सो इन आवर होम वी can use the project to enhance the quality of our lives. As a result, the project has become a major contributor to survival and growth in all organizations. Whatever their aims, products or services might be, उसका उद्देश्य कुछ भी होगा, कुछ भी प्रोडक्ट बनाए, कुछ भी सर्विसेज वो दे, लेकिन उसको अपने सर्वाइवल और ग्रोथ के लिए उसको अपने क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करना ही होगा। उसको अपने रिसोर्सेज को प्रॉपरली इफेक्टिवली एंड इफेक्टिवली यूटिलाइज करना ही होगा। आपको अपने लाइफ को शेप देने के लिए आपको उसके सभी प्लान को अच्छी तरह से यूटिलाइज करना ही होगा, एग्जीक्यूट करना ही होगा। लेकिन यही केवल एक रीजन नहीं है। आज का विश्व जो हो गया है वो बहुत तेजी से बदल रहा है, या तो अच्छे की तरफ या तो बुरे की तरफ। For the world has also changed. It is for the better or for worse, different from the one that our grandfathers and fathers lived and worked in. My grandfathers and fathers worked in different environment, in different situations. Their way of thinking are very different. So the environment also be different. So they are different from each other, father and grandfather. Our project may be bigger or smaller, maybe very easy or maybe more complex. Like NASA's lunar landing project. Not an easy project, very complicated project. The Sydney's Opera House, 553 meters high CN Tower in Toronto, 39 meters long Akashi Kaikyo Bridge in Japan, Hong Kong's new Czech Laptop International Airport, and China's dam on Yellow River are all examples of the project, which are rare in nature and once in this generation. Projects also have shorter lifespans. In our marketplace, the tides of changes are now global, not national, not international, but global. What happens in Tokyo on Monday is with us on Tuesday, if not before. What does it mean? This means that customer led organization who need to respond to the desire of their customers need a mechanism, a process to enable them to do just that and quickly. Who? The customer led organization. The organization who is linked with the customers, who needs to respond to the desire of their customers. So they need to a mechanism, a process to enable them to do that, to do just that and quickly. So you have to think for, otherwise you will lose the business. If you'll not enable them quickly or immediately right now, then you will lose the customers. So you can say the project is without doubt the answer to that need, because you have to satisfy your customers. So you have to have that mechanism, a process which enables them to do that just. So, in short, we can say that project is as a lens. An organization or an individual can focus resources and ability towards a desired outcome. In short, we can say the project enables the organization to delight its customers and us as individual to achieve our goals. So the organization task is to delight our customers and us also, and as an individual to achieve our goals. My goal is to maximize our profit. That is only possible if we will delight the customers. So we have to have that knack, that ability. At the core of the project, that lies the act of doing. How you are acting to get the things done. Projects are about work, actions, building, rebuilding, achievements, deliverables and outcomes. But to be successful, they must be managed with care and foresightedly, forethoughts, in a way that ensures that all of this doing is carried out efficiently and effectively and focused towards a common endpoint. What is the common endpoint? The common endpoint is to maximize the shareholders' wealth. This is the objective of each and every organization. If we fail to do this, if we don't have good knowledge, if our plan is not effective one, if we are not using our resources efficiently and effectively, then our projects will finish late, generate outcomes that are incomplete or inadequate, and to do so at costs that exceed our planned expenditure. I told you, If you are not completing your project within time frame, then there is a cost overrun. It means your cost will increase. If you are not completing your project within time frame, your time will overrun. You will take more time to complete. And the moment you take more time to complete, obviously your cost will increase. It means this project is ill-defined project. Because you are not successful enough to complete your project within time frame. So it says that if we fail to do so, then our project will finish late, generate outcomes that are incomplete or inadequate, and do so at costs that exceed our planned expenditure. So the cost will exceed. Then what? Our planned expenditure. Whatever we have planned, and the actual will be more. These sort of project, the failure of project will have ill-defined tasks and deliverables and inappropriate organizations. They are poorly led with inefficient communication system and isolated project teams. Their plans are inflexible and inadequate. Successful project plan and track. Miserable tasks and goals. They build on success in short-term deliverables to generate further successes in complex long-term outcomes. They look for result now rather than later. Their problems are detected early. The creativity, the energy, the commitments and energy of their team drive their projects to success. To make those things in our projects, we need a map to help us steer our way, a framework from within which we can view the detail of the following process which needs to complete the project. The project process confirms the act of doing. An act of doing is core to the project process. So how you act to do things, that is very essential, very important. It also tells that it doesn't stand alone. For doing needs to be supported and reinforced by the act of managing, planning, monitoring, and controlling. But all of these need, if they are to be effective, to be carried out within an arena that is built on the foundation of good project team, project management, which is where you come in. But your involvement has its entry condition. There are three criteria that you have to meet if you are going to become an effective, creative, and change generating project manager. So for each and every project manager, you have to imbibe yourself the three criteria in yourself. If you want to be an effective, creative, and change generating project manager, then you always have to take care of three criteria. That is your needs and wants. What is your needs and what is your want to be a project manager? Number two, that you have to search an opportunity either at home or at workplace, that you have to explore. You have that ability to explore the opportunity, that from where you will get the limited resources at cheapest price and good quality. That ability you must have if you want to be a creative and effective manager. And third one, you must have enough knowledge of the how and why of being a project manager. How you want to use your financial resources and why you want to use the financial resources. So you have to have the answer of how and why. Then only you will treat it as an effective project manager. So there are very costly, very cheaper, very lengthy, very short span of time. There are so many projects of this type, which has created in short period of time, which has been created in longer period of time, which has been created in very less amount of money, which has been created in takes too much, huge amount of money. So for every day, all over the world, millions of projects takes place. They are launched, planned, monitored, and completed with smaller outcomes, more modest cost, and shorter time scale. New projects are being launched, new books published, shops and new restaurants reimagined or restyled, and old or new businesses moved into new offices. The majority of these have deliverables that are modest by any standards. So now we have to have three fundamental points in project management. As we know that project is a versatile and powerful box of tricks. So the project can be about anything that we do or want to do. We do or want to do. anything, whatever. The project may be small or large, or any size, in between, maybe medium, last for decades, or be completed in a day. Cost any amount of money, from 10 rupees to billions. Create things that are either tangible or intangible in nature. Involves any number of people, from a single individual to nations. And yet, despite this astonishing range of outcome, size, cost, and durations, all of these projects have a number of basic characteristics in common. Maybe the project is larger in size, maybe small in size, maybe involves a single individuals, maybe the whole nations, maybe the project costs 10 rupees or billions of rupees. But even in spite of these differences, all these projects have some basic characteristics in common. And these 5 basic fundamental characteristics which each and every project have is: number 1, that projects are one-time effort. Yes, one-time effort. All the projects are one-off event. Suppose right now you are pursuing your graduation or masters. This is one-off event. After 3 years, this project will finish. After 3 years of graduation, you will get the degree. This project will finish. Thereafter, the new project will start, MBA. After 2 years, this MBA will finish. You will complete, you will get the degree. If we think the sub-projects inside the project, yes. First semester in MBA, second semester, third semester, and fourth semester. This first semester project, the lifetime is 6 months. After 6 months, you will complete semester 1. You will promote to the semester 2. Again, after 6 months, this project will complete. Shift to semester 3. After 6 months, we'll switch over from third semester to fourth semester. And after 2 years, you will get the degree. This is what is project. So projects are one-off events. They come and go, appear and disappear. After 2 years, this graduation will disappear. After 3 years, your graduation will disappear. After 2 years, your MBA will disappear. It means that the project will come and go, appears and disappears, leaving behind the often all too concrete product of their labors. In this, they are very different from the repetitive activities of our day-to-day work. The project activities begin, the project workloads grow from modest beginning to reach a peak of activity, and then the project fades away, leaving outcomes that are, as we will see, unique. The projects are unique. No projects are exactly alike. 2 projects are not same. Every project, whatever its outcome, has its core something that is singular to that particular project. In some projects, this singularity or uniqueness is considerable. They have never to be repeated outcomes. Like the pyramid in Egypt or Thames flood barriers in London. In other projects, however, this uniqueness is less obvious and even seems to be masked by the similarity between it and other projects. For example, a project to build yet another office block in Sydney appears on the surface to be the same as all the other offices block projects in that city. But it is unique because office is same, but both the projects are not same in because both the projects are unique. Why? It has different design. Two projects are not same in design. Different contractors, different sites, different clients, different foundations, different accesses. So because of this differences, because of the different sites, clients, designs, foundations, accesses, two projects never be the same. There are two buildings. Okay, no problem. But what about the land? If we are constructing two buildings, the sites is not same. In one land, you cannot create two buildings. Second building you will create in another land. Foundation is not same. Labor is not same. So the two projects, housing projects are there, but both the projects are unique in nature. So projects are unique. Projects have limited and defined time span. Yes. MBA, 2 years time span. Limited time span. Graduation, 3 years time span. After 3 years, you will complete your graduation. After 2 years, you will complete your MBA. This is also one of the project. So projects has a deadline or target completion date. Yes. This means the project does not go on forever. It reaches a point in time when it is complete. When this happens, the project is closed. Its management team is disbanded and its people move on to another project or other tasks. After completing one project, this team will disband. This team will move from one project to another project. Who are to manage its day-to-day operations? On large and more complex projects, this time span might cover several years because the project is very complicated, very complex. So it takes more years to complete, even decades. It took 14 years to create the Statutes of Liberty. 14 years it took. But even these points reaches at end point. After 14 years, this Statutes of Liberty completed. This project will got the end point. Fourth point. Projects are about change. Yes. All the projects are about change. They create the new and sometimes knock down the old. These changes can be large or small, and can either trivial or significant implications of our lives. They change the places in which we work and the way in which we do that work. Earlier, we used the manual accounting system, but now changed from manual to computerized. So there is a change. They change the places in which we work and the way in which we do that work. Managing this change requires special skills, from manual accounting to computer accounting. Requires special skills. Without that skill, you cannot work on computer and you cannot manage the accounting on computers. So the project changed. Projects have defined outcome. Yes, all projects have well defined deliverables. They might be a newly built house, a just published book, a changed business structure, a newly purchased car, or victory in a campaign to be elected to be a political office. The pathway to these outcomes consists of linked chain of activities. Each of these might have a sub goal or sub outcome. As for example, when building a house, we have to have a sub goal of completing the foundation. This, as we will see how it helps the way in which we plan, control, and manage the project. Just now I told you one example earlier. Your project is to complete your graduation. But there is sub project. That is first year of graduation. Without first year of completion of first year of graduation, you will not promote to second year. Without completing second year, you will not switch over from second year to third year. And you will not get the degree, graduation degree. In MBA also, every year you have 2 semesters exam. The first objective is what? First project is what? To complete your first semester exam. After completing first semester exam, you will switch over to second semester. After completing second semester, third semester. After completing third semester, fourth semester. Then you will get the degree of MBA. So the project has defined outcomes. So in the end, all of these sub-goals or sub-outcomes must be completed in order to achieve the project's overall goal or outcome. So all of these sub-goals means what? Completion of your first semester, second semester, third semester, fourth semester. Why? In order to achieve the project's overall goal is MBA degree. So MBA degree will not get until unless you will not complete all subjects of first semester. You will not pass all subjects of first semester, thereafter second semester, thereafter third semester, thereafter fourth semester. Is that clear? So these 5 fundamentals are present in each and every project. Whatever their size, cost, and duration, it hardly matters. Is it understandable to you? Is it clear? समझ में आ गई बात? सो प्रोजेक्ट के लिए आपको 5 फंडामेंटल बातों को ध्यान में रखना है. प्रोजेक्ट जो है वन टाइम इवेंट है. एक ही बार होगा, फिर वो उसके बाद वो ख़त्म हो जाएगा। प्रोजेक्ट जो होगा वो यूनिक होगा कैरेक्टर में, क्योंकि दो प्रोजेक्ट होगा तो एक, लेकिन एक नहीं होगा। क्यों भाई? क्योंकि वो एक जगह नहीं होगा, उस पर काम करने वाले एक नहीं होंगे, वो ज़मीन एक नहीं होगा, उसका स्ट्रक्चर एक नहीं होगा। एमबीए प्रोग्राम एक है, आपका भी प्रोग्राम एमबीए है करना, और आपके एक दोस्त का भी एमबीए प्रोग्राम है जो आप वहाँ नहीं कर रहा है, वो किसी और कॉलेज में कर रहा है। आपके यहाँ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट प्रोफेसर ए पढ़ा रहे हैं, वही चीज़, वही कोर्स, वही बुक, लेकिन आपके दोस्त को वही फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट प्रोफेसर बी पढ़ा रहे हैं। इसलिए आपका प्रोजेक्ट यूनिक है, एक नहीं है। आपका प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो एक डिफाइंड टाइम स्पैन में के अंदर है, चाहे आप पर है चाहे आपके दोस्त पर है। वो एमबीए जो है वो एक प्रोजेक्ट है, वो प्रोजेक्ट 2 साल का हुआ, और उस प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर एक प्रोजेक्ट भी है। आपका गोल है एमबीए, लेकिन उस गोल के अंदर एक अलग सब गोल है। बिना उस गोल को, सब गोल को कंप्लीट किए हुए आपको एमबीए डिग्री नहीं मिल सकती है। इसीलिए एक लिमिटेड टाइम पीरियड के अंदर आपको उस गोल को कंप्लीट करना है, फिर स्विच ओवर करना है सेकेंड सेमेस्टर में, फिर थर्ड सेमेस्टर में, फिर फोर्थ सेमेस्टर में, तब जाके आपको एमबीए की डिग्री मिलेगी। इट मीन्स प्रोजेक्ट जो है वो एक लिमिटेड टाइम स्पैन के अंदर कंप्लीट हो जाना है। वो हमेशा चलने वाला एक प्रोजेक्ट नहीं होता है, उसको एक दिन के बाद ख़त्म हो जाना है। जैसे स्टैट्यूट्स ऑफ लिबर्टी, वो एक समय के बाद कंप्लीट हो गया, वो हमेशा चलने वाला नहीं है। प्रोजेक्ट जो है चेंज के लिए भी है। हमने पुराने मेथड को अब यूज़ नहीं करते हैं, भूल गए। अब पहले का प्रोजेक्ट था जो हम कोई भी काम मैनुअल करते थे, अब उसी काम को हम लोग कंप्यूटर पे करते हैं। पहले हम लोग चिट्ठी लिखते थे, अब हम लोग व्हाट्सएप पर भेजते हैं। तो हर प्रोजेक्ट का एक अलग बहुत चेंज हुआ है। बाय द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम प्रोजेक्ट चेंज्ड, सो उसका आउटकम बहुत बदल गया। एक प्रोजेक्ट का डिफाइंड आउटकम होता है, एक निश्चित लक्ष्य होता है। एक लक्ष्य आपका है, आपको ग्रेजुएशन करना आपका लक्ष्य है, मास्टर्स करना आपका लक्ष्य है, पीएचडी करना एक लक्ष्य है। मतलब एक सीमित समय के अंदर आपको अपने लक्ष्य को पूरा करना है। सो प्रोजेक्ट हैज़ डिफाइंड आउटकम। इज दैट क्लियर? थैंक यू वेरी मच। If you have any doubts to understand this project management, the fundamentals of project management, I want to use this videos in a short clip so that each and every points of project management you can understand easily. So in this project I have discussed only the introductory, what is project, ये पुराने प्रोजेक्ट क्या सब थे, ये ग्रेट वॉल ऑफ चाइना, ये स्टैट्यूट्स ऑफ लिबर्टी, ये सब भी एक प्रोजेक्ट था जो आप अब नए जनरेशन में ये प्रोजेक्ट रोज़ की बातें हो गई। एवरीडेज, हर आपकी लाइफ में हर रोज़ एक प्रोजेक्ट बनता है। आपका रोज़मर्रे हर दिन एक प्रोजेक्ट बनता है। आज आप नए तरह का सब्जी बनाना चाहते हैं, ये भी एक प्रोजेक्ट है। आज आप चिकन बनाना चाहते हैं, 2 घंटे में ये प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हो जाएगा। आपने चिकन बनाया, प्रोजेक्ट ओवर। फिर रात का खाना होगा, फिर रात में मछली बनेगा, फिर नया प्रोजेक्ट शुरू होगा। उसमें फिर अलग से पैसा लगेगा। एक निश्चित पैसा एक निश्चित समय में वो प्रोजेक्ट खत्म हो जाएगा। इसलिए मेरी समझ से प्रोजेक्ट के फंडामेंटल्स को समझने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए। बट इवन देन इफ देयर इज एनी एरर टू अंडरस्टैंड, feel free, ask questions to me, write your problems in the comment box so that I will solve your problem in the next videos. Thank you very much. Stay at home, keep yourself safe, and win over coronavirus. And you don't have any other options. You have only one option left, that stay at home. Don't leave, don't go outside, please, because your life is precious for us. Our life is precious for ourselves. So we have to keep ourselves safe. Good day. Bye-bye. God bless all of you.